So I thought that we'll just discuss with some of the points which I found very important to consider when we are taking care of any healthcare IT or ICT projects. So what is innovation? So if we say that innovation is nothing but the creativity plus implementation. We have a lot of creativity, we have a lot of ideas. You have seen the different states in government in India, in the health sector. They have done a lot of new initiatives and a lot of new ideas have been brought into it. They have been taken as a pilot in so many places. But we will say that it is an innovation and it has been applied when it is totally implemented in all the places. So that is a stage where actually we are at present. You will hear a lot of places, lot of new ideas, and lot of pilot implementations, but till it is not implemented throughout, it will be considered still as the creativity level only, not as the innovation level. So once we can see the implementation of all these creative ideas, positively we will say that some of the innovations have happened in the healthcare field. Now a question comes that why you bother about what is going to happen in future. Just like, for example, I am saying that there is a pilot implementation of so many initiatives, but what is going to be in future? Means how we are going to take it forward. So CEO of Coca-Cola has said at one point of time that if you think that you can run an organization in the next 10 years as you have run in last 10 years, then you are positively out of your mind. Somehow I am feeling the healthcare as an industry in India exactly in the same place. We are trying to do the same thing what we have done in the last 10 years and just taking some small steps to go into the next 10 years, thinking that the same rate of improvement, if it is there, then we are going to achieve a lot of things. But maybe we are out of our mind. Second one, which is Bernard Shaw quoted by Charles Handy, is that the future belongs to the unreasonable ones. The ones who look forward, not backward, who are certain only of uncertainty, and who have the ability and the confidence to think completely differently. So unreasonable. Somehow, I don't know, some of you know me very well, and they know that I am always unreasonable and always bring some new things which a lot of people say, not possible, Budh, don't talk to me. And same thing happened with Minister of Health for the last 1.5 years. I don't know if anybody is present here from Minister of Health, Government of India. But this is happening. A lot of ideas we are bringing, but they say it's not possible. There is no point of going ahead. One example you will see when you present that it is very much possible. Okay, so see, your idea was considered not possible sometime before, but it is very much possible. So bring those ideas, new ideas, unreasonable may be considered at this point of time, but it might be possible in future. So what are the things or what are the issues or problems which we can actually consider in our innovation areas? First is the knowledge base. Now you see the knowledge base, we have created a huge amount of data. We are actually coming within top 25 countries on creation of data. And in maybe the last 25 countries in the world in users of those data which has been created. So we create a lot of data. We don't know how to use it because the data is not converted to information. A lot of initiatives have been taken now to actually do that. I don't know how many of these projects are using the analytics. Okay, how many of them? We have to maybe count in hand. How many of them are using analytics to actually what the data you are capturing to use proper analytic tools to do it? Yes, we are doing a lot of reports. We are generating, but there's the analytics on that. Second point is that, yes, a lot of data is captured in different places. How many of them have been validated? Okay, because I have heard even from the ministry itself, I have heard that a lot of data, they have a confusion whether this data is correct or not. How many of them are validated? And third is that, is there any standard format of entering the data? Ministry of Health through National Rural Health Mission, they have already created a format. And they are collecting data on that format. There's only one initiative. I don't know any other initiatives there where a standard format is there throughout India where the data will be collected or where the data can be stored so that some analytics can be used on that. There are some initiatives have come which you will hear from, even I will talk was that I-Hind group also is trying to bring some standard formats for EMR and telemedicine and some other things. But still they are on the paper and people are working on it. They are in the working group level. Next thing is that efficient workflow. We always say that e-governance is actually transforming of the government processes. But how many of the government processes in the healthcare has been actually transformed to get a proper efficient workflows? So are we using still the manual workflows and using computer? Means computerized manual workflow. Okay. Maybe, I don't know, maybe some of the places, but this is one area maybe we have to consider. End-to-end scenario. I'm talking to so many people and everybody says the same thing, is that where is the end-to-end scenario? Is there any end-to-end scenario that is, I am as a patient, I have went somewhere before and now I am coming, I have all information of my past, and once I have completed my journey with the hospital or whatever it is on the healthcare group, I have all information whatever happened there with me in the future. Is it there? How many patient portal is available where I can know each and every activity of the hospital? I asked this question Sangeeta Reddy of Apollo Hospital, who was present here yesterday, that do you have this facility? She said no. And positively Apollo is one of the primary group in India to take it forward. Same question can be asked to all the hospitals. Wherever excellent hospital management system is there, is it available with the patient, all the information, whatever has been collected during stay in the hospital? Is the workflow which has been already automated adequate or consistent? Because we are seeing that they are not adequate, they are inadequate. So that is another area. Accuracy, which already I have said, that validation of the data is being done but not in proper manner that the data is correct. One reason is that what we say is that collect the data at origin. Because at the origin where the data is generated, if you collect, then chance of error will be less. But the moment data has passed through some of the media, whatever media, it can be paper media, it can be computer media, it can be any other media, verbal media. If the moment it has passed, there is a chance that some error has been introduced there, whether intentionally or unintentionally. There is a chance, very much. Most of the places I found that it is not. For example, how many doctors are actually entering the data inside the system? Very less. So even I am doing a project now with Minister of Health, Department of Health in Government of Andhra Pradesh. Same question has come. Some doctors says yes, positively we will use the system, but some doctors says that no, we don't have time. Positively they don't have time. If they have to say 200 patients in 3 hours, that is a problem. But still, it is possible. I was talking in the morning with National Health Scheme, NHS, team is available there. They made it possible. It is very much possible. So how is it possible? They created another group of people who will be sitting along with the doctor and enter the data. But the point is that till the data is not entered, patient will not get the prescription. That you have to make. Because at that part of time only you make it sure data is entered. Because as long as entered and then printed, only prescription comes. Even if it takes one day, then prescription comes next day. Automatically, patients will make it sure that doctor enters the data within next 3 minutes. That you need not bother about it. Automatically, the process will take care of it. So that's one thing. And that automatically creates a process of verifying. Because if somebody does it and puts it to the system, doctor verifies, then only the prescription is printed. You know, the chance is very high that the data is verified. That is another point. Avoid delays in the reporting areas. I wanted to show a picture actually how the hospital looks like and how the health camps look like. Long queue outside the doctors, means where the doctor sits. Registration desk, any government hospital you go, long queues are there. Huge number of patients there. One of the reasons is, now people can say that, yeah, so many patients are there, less number of doctors, so queue will be there. Think of the railway reservation system. Same few counters are there, few railway employees are there, long queue of the passengers were there before. But now it's not there. Why? Think of the banks, same thing. Now it is not there. So it is possible. It is not, I'm unreasonable maybe, yes, but it is possible. Somehow I'm thinking, is my thought process. So, and innovation means the thought process, creativity plus the implementation. So I'm giving ideas, if you can implement, it will become